Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. And in today's episode, I wanted to overall give out ideas to platforms to overall help content creators, get a little bit bigger, especially if they're small. I feel like big content creators, I feel like if you get well over 100,000 likes, I feel like, okay, so just to overall get straight on into this episode, how to help out small content creators, not more so talking to the fans of the small content creators, because really all at the end of the day that you guys, should do is just, what y'all been doing already. So it's watching videos, liking, commenting, all that stuff. But to talk to the platforms like Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram, I guess, maybe. But yeah, definitely YouTube. Probably the three leading platforms I will be talking on is YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Because I feel like those are the platforms. And I feel like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok may fall in that category, but I feel like TikTok, TikTok is the one website where I'm hey, yo, you can really do just about anything on TikTok. It's weird, but anyways, but no, to overall talk on YouTube, for an example, I feel like that, well, overall, okay, no, to talk on all platforms, I feel like they should learn a thing or two from TikTok, but having it where the copyright stuff is not taken as serious as it is now. Because I feel like that with copyrights, that's what stops a lot of content creators from seeing their full potential if they don't have the right type of music behind it. Now, there are a lot of, different music options out there where you can use it for videos or whatever. But I'm saying to overall, for an example, somebody that does reaction videos, I feel like it will only work if you're a big YouTuber. But if you're not big, then it's fam, if you're somebody I'm Dante, I feel like it'll work out perfectly fine for you. But if you're somebody, maybe with under, if you're under 50,000 subscribers, it's not going to be as friendly. Sometimes the video may get blocked. What other situations? And it's with Twitch, I'm I really don't know what the music situation is on Twitch. I'll hear it where people will be playing music, but then they'll send you emails and notifications saying oh, if you have music playing, your channel can get banned. And I'm bruh, it shouldn't even be that serious. Because at the end of the day, they gotta see it as this. I'm promoting that music, okay? Look at TikTok. Look at the many artists that have blown up. In the recent years, look at how many artists have blown up from TikTok. So many artists, bruh. There's the one guy, K-Camp, and he had that, that song where it said, Renegade. Dang, what's the name of that song? It was one of the first few TikTok songs that blow up and had dances all behind it and stuff. I counted as that song. But that man had that song blown up and everybody was listening to it. Everybody. And K-Camp, that was somebody that he I think he emerged into the scenes years prior before that he released that song. And so I'm thinking in my head fam, look at him. That man's he's honestly, I have to say that man is set for life. He obviously is going to, still do more music. But I feel with, with the success of that song doing, dang, what is the name of that song? Hold on, because that's going to drive me crazy not knowing the name of that. K-Camp. No, cut her off. Nah, that ain't it. Lottery? Was it Lottery? Yup, it was Lottery. Okay, so yeah, then because he had Renegade. But yeah, that song got 36 million views on YouTube. Let's see Spotify real quick. Because I'm saying if I had a song blow up on TikTok, or if I had people reacting to my music on YouTube, bro, or even playing it on Twitch, fam, I would not care. I'm yeah, it'll probably be a record label issue, but other than that, I'm I think that's a lot of things. I'm these record labels just be taking that stuff too serious. But yeah, that song got over 149 million views on Spotify, and that man gets a monthly listeners of 3 million monthly listeners and stuff. And he has other songs on there where it's done so well. I'm yeah, it's that. Honestly, that blew up. That song blew up. So that's why I'm just it trips me out how TikTok managed to go beyond that that just loop of copyright issues and do something that involved music, because that's like one of the leading things. Like, fam, the fact that I can like post videos on there with no issues with music, like I ain't got worried about my stuff getting copyright claimed, or my stuff getting taken down, because it's music that they're like, that TikTok promotes. Like, that's the one thing I have to say that I respect about TikTok, is that they don't trip about the copyright stuff. And you can like make money off of TikTok, but you're gonna have to be an extremely big content creator. You're gonna have to probably be on somebody the level of like Charlie D'Amelio or something, maybe somebody a little bit smaller, but you are gonna have to have a following if you want to make money on TikTok. So I'm like, man, I'm telling you, TikTok just makes the videos a little bit longer. I think we can go. I think we can get onto something like, if they were to do like you know how like YouTube has like the whole thing where it's like, oh, now you can upload videos beyond 15 minutes and crap. Like, if TikTok were to do some stuff like that, I think I'll be a TikTok creator, guys. I'm like, just post my stuff on there. I mean, I'd still would have my other platforms. I ain't gonna delete my other platforms because TikTok decides to be a tad bit better and stuff. But yeah, I just think that, you know, these things, these websites, they just need to stop being so strict about that. Like, fam, like, that's what people, at the end of the day, my thing is this. If you have some up and coming rapper, right? And he overall, what does he want? What does he want the most with his rap career? He wants to get awards. He wants to go viral. He wants his music to be listened to all across the world. So why is it a problem if I promote that? Why is it a problem if it, you know, if the video gets, because I mean, it can be a situation where the artist copyrights claims it. I'm like, oh, okay, if you doing that, then it's like, fam, a lot of people ain't gonna want to, you know, react or listen to your music or whatever. And it's like, bruh, the least that I can do is promote it, okay? And the least I can get in return is the money that I make from it, all right? Now, and my thing is this, if I'm a bigger content creator, I'm like, you should be thankful that, and this is just talking to artists if they do go out and do that, but you should be thankful that somebody is taking the time out their day when they could have very well reacted to any other big artist or promoted any other, you know, bigger artist, but instead I took the time to promote you. Now, with most promotional, you know, situations, some money has to overall, you know, be like, you know, given to the promoter. I would consider myself the promoter. You're the artist. You're the guy with the talent. And me, I'm just the one that's just hyping it up like, oh, them bars was fire. Oh, that was good. Oh my God, like that was a dope music video. All the scenery, the graphics, everything about like, oh, it was amazing, you know? So the least that I can do with hyping your music up to the max is just to get a little bit of money. That's it. And I'm like, I know that's like, you know, something that you shouldn't really seek after, but I'm just saying, like, in most situations and most, you know, things, I'm like, if somebody does a job, they deserve a payment, correct? So I'm just saying, that's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. And that goes out to the artist, the record label, whoever. I'm like, fam, at least just have it where I just get, or it can be like that shared thing where it's like, okay, some of the money goes to you, some of the money goes to me. So I'm like, okay, like, you know, it's like a half and half situation, or, you know, if you feel like, or a 40-60 situation, like, just at least make sure I just get something, you know? So that's, I'm like, yeah, it's, you know, it could be like that, but I'm saying, like, platforms don't do that. And then it's like with Twitch, I'm like, bruh, like, and that's like the one thing I just feel like that a lot of people, when they hear some good music being played in the background, they're like, and I honestly, like, that's like one thing that I want to do is just, you know, like, all right, put me like, well, not on no pedestal, but just give me the opportunity to like have like, you know, overall just me being played out to a bunch of different people, right? Like my videos or my Twitch streams, whatever, you know. And I feel like that, hold on for a second, I need to turn my fan on because it's getting a little bit warm, but I feel like that if I were to like have that like pedestal or just, you know, that platform where I'm like big enough and a lot of people know who I am and stuff, and then they're all like, oh, what's that song playing in the background, acting like people still don't leave comments like that till this day. I see comments like that all the time, and I'm like, fam, you guys don't understand. People love music, copyrighted music. So that's why I'm like, you gotta understand. I'm like, there's gonna be times where people want to have that stuff play in the background. Like, I want to have some, like, if I'm playing Car Mechanic Simulator on Twitch, fam, I want some Denzel Curry playing in the background. I want Ultimate playing in the background. I don't want the freaking copyrighted music in the game playing. And no, and the crazy thing is that it did have some, that game does have some, so I'm gonna have to, like, next time I play that game, I'm gonna have to turn the music down, because I'm like, even it, and that's why I'm like, fam, like, in talking to the gaming industry, don't put copyrighted music in the game knowing we're gonna have to turn all that stuff off or edit the parts out and going through all that extra trouble. I'm like, don't do that knowing the current situation. I know they're going to probably be like, oh, well, or at least have it where there's like, oh, okay, there's that, like, you know, streamer or content creator option where you can switch that on, and then, yeah, all the music is turned off or turned down to where you can't hear it, and so on. But I'm like, bruh, like, come on now. Like, that, I don't know why platforms, gaming are, yeah, video games do certain stuff like that, like the sport games. I'm like, yeah, the music is dope and all, but there's it to me. When I played 2K, I hated how I would walk in certain areas and music would just start blasting like as loud as possible. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Now I'm trying to like run away and carry up and get up out of there so my video won't get copyright claim, or I'm not have to sit down and go through all this like footage and stuff and figure out, and it might be an important part of the video, and I'm like, bruh, like I might crack a joke, then all of a sudden I gotta take that whole part out because they overall want to have music playing and stuff. So I'm like, man, like they need to, like, the gaming industry needs to chill on that, or at least until there's these platforms are a little bit more, you know, music friendly and stuff, for people like, you know, using that. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, like, and if they have it in a situation where it's like the music is in the description, you know how like when you have some music play in your video and then they're all like, oh, music in video, like if it's that, like if you overall put that, because I'm like, I'm not trying to, they're making it seem like that I'm trying to take credit for a Kendrick Lamar, for Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar song Range Brothers. Really? Do I sound like Kendrick Lamar? Do I sound like Baby Keem? No. So at the end of the day, I can't be like, oh, that's me rapping. That's me. You like, no. I think everybody knows where to go to find Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar's music. You come to my platform, I'm like, bro, I'm not no Baby Keem. I'm not no Kendrick Lamar. I'm not trying to take credit, claiming anybody's, you know, music is mine. I'm like, I just only wanted his background music. That's it. I don't know why that has to be a problem, but I feel like that maybe if they had it where it's like, okay, the video gets copyright, or it's like there's an option where it's like, are you claiming this song for yourself, or are you using it as background music? And it's like, okay, I'm using it as background music. All right, then it's like, you know, then of course, you know, YouTube checks and see if it's being used for background music, and it's not just me like, oh, just promoting or playing the song, you know, randomly, and then saying, oh, it's my song, it's whatever and stuff. I'm like, it's not. It's not my song. So that's why I'm like, I just don't understand why they won't, like, you know, just be a little bit more friendly to that stuff. But that ain't even it. Like, you would think that I'm like, oh, okay, he's getting close to, no, there's more. But wait, there is more, okay? But besides music, that was like one of the things I was talking on with Twitch, is that they need to have like a system on there where people can find mods a little bit better. Like, I know, like, there was one of my friends, she was talking about that. And she was overall saying like how she's trying to find a mod for her channel. And so I overall did say that to her. I was like, they should have like a thing where it's like, you know, kind of like a like job websites, but it's like that but for mods, you know. So like Twitch should have that option where it's like, hey, putting out like a thing like mods for hire or whatever. And yeah, you know, you just have it where the mods, like, you know, whether give them that option, whether they want to get paid or work for free. And I'm like, fam, I wouldn't mind being a mod for nobody's channel. If somebody did make me a mod, I'm like, okay, all I gotta do is just block people when they're being toxic. Bet. I'm like, that's it. That's like, give me that option. Bet. All right. So, but yeah, I'm like, you know, it's crazy, you know, when they don't have stuff like that, but the creators come up with stuff like that. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? Y'all should be coming up with this stuff. But no, back to what I was saying, they should have like an option like that so it is easier for creators to find mods on there. Because I'm like, there's at times where I'm like, you know, there's mods that's like not showing up, or, you know, overall, or more. I think that's like the main thing not showing up, and then there might be times where a mod might be toxic and you don't really want that. So it's like, kind of like do like a little interview thing with them and so on, and just give them that option, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that would love to be a mod for a person's channel and stuff, so to be a little bit more recognized and whatever. So but anyways, but what other like options? I feel like that they should, I feel like it's like that with all platforms. Like, instead of like, having it where if I'm seeing Charlie D'Amelio or Ninja when he's streaming, or who like a big YouTuber when they're getting their videos promoted, it's like, how about my videos? Like, how come like my videos? I feel like that my work and my content doesn't get the same promotion as everybody else. I'm like, yeah, I know it's a subscriber thing, but I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, I feel like that there's so many small content creators out there. I feel like that there should be, an area for small content creators, so it's like we can get a little bit more recognition. Like, it's a struggle at times when you are a Twitch streamer with no viewers, or a YouTuber with no views, or a TikToker and you don't get no likes, or you're not on the For You page or whatever. Like, you have to like go like just be on those platforms like day and night, trying to make the best of like whatever you can make the best of. Like, cause TikTok, oh my god, like the amount of videos I post, like there's at times where I post like 5 different videos on TikTok. There's at times when I post 5 different videos on YouTube. I stream twice a day on Twitch, and I'm playing a wide variety of video games, and I'm still in the same spot. Maybe a little bit higher than where I was at the day before, but I'm like, fam, it's like, it's a struggle for content, for small content creators. It's a struggle. And I don't think, like, these CEOs or these owners of these websites, they don't recognize that. And I'm like, bruh, like, what am I supposed to, it's like, this is a struggle, man. Like, man, make it a little bit, like, easier for a creator, a small content creator to, like, blow up. And it's like, like I said, make like an area for small content creators. Like, I feel like Twitch is kind of like heading in that direction, because they'll have it where it's like, okay, if you watch one small content creator, then you'll see another bunch of like, and they'll recommend that type of stuff to you. And I'm like, that's another thing where I'm like, if that is an actual thing where they will like blacklist you, or, overall, like you just don't get your videos because, oh, you got a strike, or your stuff got banned, or whatever. I feel like that's one thing that's like, you guys need to pay attention to the videos that you're quote unquote like taking down, because you think it's like not good for the platform. Like, the amount of videos I've had YouTube take down off of their website, and I'm like, bruh, you guys have promoted these types of videos. These types of videos have millions of views on your website, hasn't been taken down, hasn't nothing been done to it, but my videos gets taken down. Videos with like less than 1,000 views. Really? I'm like, come on now. Like, there's the one video I remember they took down, and it was an angry grandpa reaction video. And my thing is this, like, if there's a video that I react to, I'm seeing that on your guys' website. That's like one of the main reasons why I don't go out and react to a bunch of different content like on other websites and stuff, because I know YouTube would trip over some stuff like that if they're tripping about videos that I'm reacting to on their website. That's like, it's just stuff that I just don't understand. That's like YouTube welcomes you into your house, but they get mad at the way that you walk in your house or something like that. Honestly, I feel like then they kick you out. Like, no, you're stepping out with your right foot, step out with your left foot, or you can leave my, like, I feel like that's like the situation that I'm in with YouTube. It's like some dumb stuff like that. But it was a video on their website that was up for years, okay? 4 years. Nothing was wrong with the video. Everybody laughed about the video. It wasn't like people was reaching out to YouTube telling them, oh, this video gave my kid nightmares. This video, because that's like, I feel like that's like one of the things that I'm like, okay, to, talk on that, for a little bit, and I might talk on it a little bit longer. Not everybody on your platform is kids. But anyways, but yeah, there's like, ain't nobody reaching out to them and saying that, so I'm like, you shouldn't be taken down, or at least giving me a penalty, or giving me a strike for some stuff that I seen on your guys' website. I assumed that that was okay. That was okay to react to that. Now, obviously, I know, like, okay, don't react to people getting killed or like gory or whatever types of videos. I'm like, it's crazy how they'll take that video down, but you can find like 9/11 videos or any other crazy and catastrophic videos because it's a part of the news. Really? I'm like, it's a part of the news. That's your guys' response to that type of content. Is okay to be on your platform when a kid can easily get into it. And the thing is like, I don't think they understand. It's like a kid can easily go onto a website and lie. It ain't like there's no security thing to like let people know like, cause what, freaking combination code or overall saying, are you 18 and older to view this video? You really think that's going to stop people from, because I'm like, there's people that I know that are over the age of 18 that don't watch those gory types of videos. And I'm like, bro, there's kids out there, they look for that type of stuff. They want to watch that type of stuff. So I'm not encouraging them to go out and watch it, but I'm just saying, when I was a kid, fam, I wasn't watching no kid-friendly content. I was watching the funny content. I was watching the content that was actually worth watching. So I'm like, if I watch a content creator that maybe cusses a lot, or they play rated M video games, or they got a dark sense of humor, that's the stuff that I'm into. So I'm like, I feel like that I shouldn't, if I was a kid, I feel like I shouldn't have to be forced into watching kid-friendly videos. I'm like, kids don't want to watch that. They want to watch the content that the grown-ups are watching. They're all like, that's what they want to watch. That's every kid out there, fam. That's every kid out there. There might be some kids where they don't do that, but that's literally any kid that's on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, that they come across some content that's like, that was odd. I want to see more of that. That's literally every kid on any platform. I'm saying, like, that doesn't even make any sense to me, how it's like, y'all would say some stuff like that and do some stuff like that, but will allow a kid to watch a rated M video game or even play a rated M video game. Like a kid right now, right? A kid that's under the age of 18 is probably on YouTube right now playing rated M video games. I'm saying, like, come on, there's probably, I mean, if it's not, I'm like, I know that there's kids out there playing those types of games. So that's why I'm like, it's just crazy to me. There's like certain restrictions and all that stuff to it. I'm like, because I'm like, fam, I was in high school when I played Modern Warfare 2 for the first time, and they had that one mission where they shot up the airport. I'm like, fam, I was under the age when I played that. I'm like, there's other kids, they have like a thing where it's like, okay, this is gory, such and such and all. And I'm like saying, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, whoever, they should have it where it's like, okay, warning, this type of content is in this video. Do you want to watch it? Okay, yes, I would like to watch it, because I know it's not. Because I'm like, fam, the videos that they've taken down from my channel, I remember they took down one video because they felt like that there was too much cussing in it. And then there is a part in the video where a kid got hit across the head with like a computer keyboard. And I'm like, are you serious? That's the video that you take. Oh, you can watch the John F. Kennedy's assassination. You can watch the guy that assassinated John F. Kennedy. You can watch him get killed. You can watch all these other crazy and catastrophic videos. But that video that you guys took down, that's a problem. Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, YouTube's the main place that needs to work on that. But TikTok also, no, TikTok's not out the clear. They need to work on that stuff too, because there's a video for those that know of TikTok. So I had did like a Stitch thing with the video, and TikTok had took my video down, permanently had banned my account for like 3 hours, and then eventually had brought my stuff back up. I'm like, at least they, wasn't like no YouTube where there was like, oh, you gotta wait a week or 2 weeks to upload a video. And I'm like, fam, I'm not even getting paid through TikTok. And here it was, they brought my video up all within the same morning. YouTube, on the other hand, they're all like, oh, well, if you struggle, you struggle. Like, I'm so glad, like, that brand deals and all that stuff exists, because I'm like, if YouTube ever does that again, I'm like, bruh, you guys need to, let your little time of the month pass by, and get back into doing like the actual business type stuff. Because I'm like, whoever you got working on that the strike division or department at YouTube, they need to be fired. I'm like, the stuff that they are not doing their job correctly. I'm like, you guys need to make sure of it, that people are cut out for that type of stuff. Because if not, I'm like, fam, don't have it where they're the ones that's like managing my channel and seeing what content is allowed and what content is not allowed. Because there'll be some kid-friendly content. They'll decide, oh, well, this goes against the YouTube guidelines, so we're going to take it down. Now I can't upload for a week. And then they got the whole thing where it's like, oh, if you have the warning stuff on your channel, that never goes away. So I just have a warning that just sits on my channel forever. I'm like, nah, you need to take that down, because that screws up a lot of YouTubers. I'm like, yeah, you have it where it's like the warning, then the 3 strikes, or just the 3 strikes. But I'm like, the whole warning thing, that really messes up a person's channel. So I'm like, yeah, it's very, very confusing on how they do all of that stuff. But anyways, but yeah, I'm trying to think on other platforms and stuff. I just think that they just need to make more tools to help a content creator, you know, be able to promote themselves. Because without those tools, it's like a content creator, we're putting in all this work, staying up day and night. We ain't getting to sleep like we should, like a big content creator is. A big content creator, they can not upload for a whole week, be perfectly fine. Me, on the other hand, fam, I'm posting videos left and right every week. Like, not even every week, like once in a day, and then 24 hours later doing the same thing all over again, streaming twice a day, posting videos on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, any other platform out there that takes videos. And I'm like, man, I'm telling you, it's tiring at times. I'm like, man, come out with some stuff that can help out some people and things. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I'll probably end up doing a part 2 to this if I do think of some more stuff to talk about. But anyways, thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 36 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. Make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It would knock $20 off of your first purchase. And make sure you use my supported creator code for Epic Games, TMossBoss. And in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.